Hello and welcome to KYC News. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon. Inland Taipan. The inland taipan, also known as the western taipan, the small-scaled snake, or the fierce snake, is a species of extremely venomous snake that belongs to the family Elapidae. Other common names for this snake include the small-scaled snake and the fierce snake. The species can only be found in the arid regions of the central and eastern Australian continent. The indigenous people of Australia who lived in those areas gave this snake the name Dandurabilla. It was first described by Frederick McCoy in 1879, and then by William John Maclay in 1882. However, for the next 90 years, it was a mystery to the scientific community. No additional specimens were found, and practically nothing was added to the knowledge of this species until its rediscovery in 1972. According to the median lethal dose value found in mice, the venom of the inland taipan is by far the most toxic of any snake, much more so than even that of sea snakes, and it has the most toxic venom of any reptile when tested on human heart cell culture. In addition, the venom of the inland taipan is much more potent than that of sea snakes. Because the inland taipan is primarily interested in hunting mammals, the animal's venom has evolved to be particularly lethal to warm-blooded creatures. According to some estimates, the lethality contained in a single bite is sufficient to cause the deaths of at least 100 adults. It is an extremely quick and nimble snake that can strike instantly with extreme accuracy, often striking multiple times in the same attack, and it successfully envenoms its prey in almost every circumstance. In contrast to the coastal taipan, which many experts cite as an extremely dangerous snake due to its behavior when it encounters humans, the inland taipan is typically quite shy and reclusive, with a calm disposition, and it prefers to flee from trouble. Despite the fact that it is the most venomous and is capable of striking, the inland taipan is not the most dangerous of the taipan species. However, if provoked, mishandled, or prevented from escaping, it will defend itself and strike in order to protect itself. Because it lives in such remote locations, the inland taipan rarely comes into contact with people. As a result, it is not considered to be the deadliest snake in the world overall, particularly in terms of the number of human deaths that it causes each year. Its alternate name includes the word fierce, which refers to the poison rather than the animal's disposition. Practices and ways of life. Taipans found in inland environments are solitary and active during the day. They are at their most active in the early morning hours, when they spend their time sunning themselves and searching for food. They remain inside shelters for the remaining portion of each day. They can also be seen in the afternoon on days with a cooler temperature. The inland taipan is able to adjust to its surroundings by altering the color of its skin in response to the changing seasons. During the summer, they tend to become lighter, and during the winter, they become darker. This color change occurs seasonally and serves the purpose of thermoregulation by enabling the snake to take in more light during the darker winter months. Even though they are highly poisonous and are able to deliver powerful blows, inland taipans are typically quite timid and reclusive snakes that prefer to avoid conflict whenever possible. However, if provoked, mishandled, or prevented from escaping, they will defend themselves and strike in order to protect themselves. Because they inhabit such remote areas, inland taipans have only very infrequent interactions with other humans. Distribution. Inland taipans can be found in the semi-arid regions where the borders of Queensland and South Australia meet. These snakes have been seen in the Marianamenka NRM district in South Australia, as well as in the Channel Country region of Queensland, example, Diamantina National Park, Morney Plains Station, and Estrebbla Downs National Park. In Queensland, these snakes have been seen in the Estrebbla Downs National Park and the Durry Station, example, Goyder Lagoon Terrari Desert, Sturt Stony Desert, Kunji Lakes, Inaminka Regional Reserve, and Idnadata. In addition, there is a solitary population located close to Coober Pedy in South Australia. Plains with black soil, also known as floodplains, and gibber plains are the types of environments that inland taipans call home. Feeding. Only mammals, primarily dasyurid rodents, are consumed by the inland taipan in its natural habitat. Some examples of these mammals include the long-haired rat, Rattus villicissimus, the plains rat, Pseudomys australis, the introduced house mouse, Mus musculus, and other dasyurids. In captivity, it may also consume chicks that are a day old. The fierce snake brings down its prey by striking it multiple times in a rapid and accurate manner, as opposed to other poisonous snakes, which only need to deliver a single lethal bite before withdrawing and waiting for the victim to expire. It has been documented that it is capable of inflicting up to 8 separate venomous bites during a single attack, and it frequently snaps its jaws together violently multiple times in order to inflict multiple punctures during the same attack. Its more dangerous method of attack involves seizing its prey with its body and biting it multiple times while it is held in this position. This causes the highly poisonous venom to be injected deep within the prey. Because of how quickly the venom takes effect, the prey does not have time to defend itself. Fascinating information regarding the inland taipan. 1. Of all the snakes, they have the most dangerous venom. According to research conducted with human cell cultures, they are the most poisonous of all the snakes that were examined. It is believed that a single bite contains enough venom to kill 100 adults. 2. They have developed a specialized mechanism that allows them to kill mammals. Because the toxins in their venom are engineered to be lethal to animals with a warm body temperature, these creatures are extremely dangerous to humans and other warm-blooded animals. A bite can cause a variety of symptoms, including headache, nausea, abdominal pain, collapse, and convulsions. 3. They only occasionally bite humans. Therefore, despite the fact that they have the most potent venom, they are not the most dangerous snakes. This is due to the fact that they reside in locations with a low population density. 4. The antidote for the poison was developed in the year 1955. An amateur herpetologist named Kevin Budden was the first person to catch a live taipan snake, but he unfortunately passed away as a result of the experience. His research was essential in the process of creating the antivenom. 5. Since the development of the antivenom, there have been no cases of fatalities that have been reported. In recent years, virtually all of the people who have been bitten by inland taipan snakes have been herpetologists researching the snakes, and none of these bites have been fatal. 6. They do not behave in an aggressive manner. Due to the fact that they are rarely aggressive, reptile handlers consider them to be relatively easy to work with. The vast majority of wild animals will flee if they come across a human being in the wild. 7. They launch their attacks quickly and can strike up to 8 times. They can deliver as many as 8 bites in a single attack, and their speed of attack is incredible. 8. Their coloration shifts with the changing of the seasons. They lighten up in the summer and turn more mysterious in the winter. Because darker colors absorb more heat than lighter ones, this helps them regulate their temperature and remain warm during the colder months. 9. The mulga snake is their only known adversary in the wild. The mulga snake, also known as Pseudechis australis, is immune to the venom of the inland taipan snake due to the fact that it consumes multiple species of snakes. 10. In the hunt for food, they compete with large monitor lizards. The largest monitor lizard that can be found in Australia is called a parenti. These enormous lizards will engage in fierce competition with the inland taipan for the limited food supply. This is all for now. Thank you for being with us.